his buddy, Banzai Tron. Banzai Tron is my favorite part of this set. I will come right out and say it now. Banzai Tron is based on a classic Actionmaster unique character who has an extremely descriptive name and is into all kinds of crazy things like crystallocution martial arts. This is a redeco of Energon Mirage, yet another underrated Energon mold that I really like, which is something that this set pulls off several times, and I have to give it credit for that. He's also got interesting Cybertronian Writing, which some people have translated as meaning various different kinds of things. I can't actually remember because that would involve research! But he does look very striking, and these are the Banzaitron colors. In comparison with his predecessor, you can see they both have a very sleek, ninja-like, night vision-y kind of color scheme. To use several adjectives that have no place in this review, but the differences in paint apps are actually not all that noticeable. They generally use the same patterns outside of the stuff here, and maybe a little bit up here in the arms. So those of you hoping for something wildly different may be disappointed, but I can tell you that Banzaitron's own color scheme is characterful enough. Sadly, he did lose the electronics again, although I suppose that's only sadly for those of us who would say that sadly. I'm sure that's actually a draw for many other people. But I digress. Let's ninja this guy into robot mode. Now, we've got Banzaitron in his robot mode. And what a robot mode it is. Energon Mirage has a very, very ninja-esque robot mode, and I feel it was a great choice for Banzaitron. Right up to the head, having its very unique, detailed stylings really matches up with the craziness of Banzaitron's nature. As a character, as a toy, he's just really, really silly, but in awesome ways. And I really love this rendition. The colors are all there for sure, and he's, just as I said before, really accentuated by the Energon Mirage mold. It brings out a lot of sinister nature, it brings out a lot of sleek ninjutsu stylings. I'm way into how this guy turned out. He's also got, of course, hyper mode giant arm fins, and his pop-up ninja missile backpack. So, I am really happy with this guy. There are a few weird things, though, mostly that these are nowhere near as durable as on his predecessor, because this slides out really easy. A couple of us at Botcon at first thought, wow, did they add, like, a gimmick so these turn into giant swords? Sadly, no. The best you can really do is you can fold them up against his backpack like this, and that does look pretty cool. It's kind of like a giant Ronin banner. Generally, that was a bit of a missed opportunity, I think. In comparison with his predecessor, I honestly can't pick a favorite. I like the way these guys both look. They look really eminently Decepticon, sleek, and, I'll say it for a 400th time, ninja-like. I think I'd have to give some points to Banzaitron, though, just for being wacky and Banzaitron and having that green on him. So, overall, I've got to say that Banzaitron is a big winner in this set. I've got to give him the gold medal. Now, I'm not done with this review yet, but that's because the final two toys available at Botcon don't really fit in with the rest. All these guys have been showing to you have a place in the comic book. These next two are tremendous afterthoughts. Let's take a look at them.